And we brought up a lot the inequality, asymmetries between the U.S. and Nicaragua.
Era poner a jugar a los Yankees con el Boer de Nicaragua.
It was like having the New York Yankees play against the Boer team from Managua.
Entonces no teníamos iguales condiciones.
We don't have equal conditions, so how can we compete under equal conditions?
Tuvimos negociadores entreguistas.
And we also had, Nicaragua at the time, had negotiators who were sellouts, basically, who were really more on the side of the U.S.
Para que tengamos pequeñas ideas de
So
ese
a few
tratado.
examples.
¿Qué se protegió? El azúcar.
What was one thing that was really protected? Sugar.
¿Quiénes son los dueños del
Who are the
azúcar?
owners of sugar in Nicaragua?
Los Pelas.
The Pelas, the richest family in Nicaragua.
Entonces la cuota de azúcar que se vende en Estados Unidos va por el señor Carlos Pela.
So all the sugar that's agreed on to be sold to the U.S. is all sold by the Pelas company.
Ese señor tiene un mercado cautivo.
He has a captive
Vive
economy
feliz de la
of
vida.
sugar. The guy's, so happy all the time.
Pero un pequeño productor
But a
no
small
puede
producer
vender.
of sugar cannot sell sugar to the United States.
¿Qué se protegió?
Well,
La
what else
industria
was
textil
protected?
de la maquila.
Another thing that was protected was the textile industry in the free trade zone. ¿Por qué?
100 millones de metros cuadrados de tela tienen negociado esos señores dentro de CAFTA.
And what did they negotiate within CAFTA? ¿Qué quiere decir? 100 millones.
De metros cuadrados de tela que los productores norteamericanos no pagan ningún tipo de impuestos, no les cobran impuestos. Entonces hacen su ropa, venden esa ropa a Estados Unidos y no pagan impuestos.
So it's 100. The textile mills here could import 100 million meters of cloth and then turn it into clothing that then they would sell back to the United States without paying any tariffs or taxes.
Pero ¿quiénes son los dueños de esas? But who are the owners of these companies?
Están vinculados a grandes marcas como
They're-
Gap,
they're-
Walmart.
They're companies linked to the big names in the States.
Target.
Walmart, Target,
Esa gran
Kohl, JCPenney.
JCPenney, todas esas grandes marcas.
So these aren't benefits to Nicaraguans.
Entonces, pero un pequeño productor
But
nuestro
a small producer
o una cooperativa
or a cooperative
textil
that is producing clothes
no está sujeta en ese acuerdo, no es beneficiada.
is not benefited in this agreement.
No recibe ni una sola cuota.
Doesn't receive even one quota for being able to sell clothes to the States without paying taxes.
Y ese es el centro del acuerdo. Esos
So
son
that's
los
the
grandes negocios.
center of the accord, those kinds of things.
Entonces nosotros por eso planteamos que ese es un acuerdo que beneficia a grandes capitales
So,
y no a la gente.
It's an agreement that benefits big capital in all of the countries. It doesn't benefit the people or small businesses.
Y nosotros hemos planteado la revisión de ese acuerdo comercial.
And we've also said that this agreement needs to be reviewed and changed.
Además continúa la violación de los derechos laborales y los derechos humanos.
And in part because the violation of human rights, of labor rights, continues.
Y Estados Unidos se comprometió en el capítulo laboral
And the U.S. Committed in the labor chapter to
a que estos derechos se protegieran.
that the rights of the workers would be protected.
Hemos ido a hacer denuncia al Congreso
We've
norteamericano.
gone to the U.S. Congress to denounce what's really happening.
Hemos hecho denuncia en los sindicatos norteamericanos, a los consumidores.
We made denouncements with the consumer groups and with the labor groups in the states
De la necesidad de hacer una revisión de ese acuerdo.
of the need to go back and make changes to this agreement.
Entonces, y no es que nos opongamos a los acuerdos comerciales
It's not that we're
Por-
disagreement with commercial
por
agreements.
posiciones ideológicas, no es ese el punto. Creemos que un acuerdo comercial
We think that a commercial agreement
debe ser justo, equitativo,
Should be
equilibrado.
just, fair, and balanced, equal.
Y que genere ganancia a todas las partes.
And that it should generate good things, earnings for everyone involved.
Porque el comercio siempre ha existido.
Because commerce has always existed.
Y imaginémonos entonces estos países pobres.
So imagine these poor countries like Nicaragua.
Entramos, después de firmado el CAFTA,
After CAFTA is signed,
viene la Unión Europea y dice a Centroamérica, yo quiero otro acuerdo igual.
the European Union comes to us and now they want their own agreement so that they get the same kind of benefits. The big companies from Europe get the same kind of benefits as the companies get through CAFTA.
Y es increíble.
And it's been incredible.
Europa,
Europe,
los padres supuestamente del modernismo y la democracia,
the fathers supposedly of the modern age and of democracy,
¿verdad? Dicen, yo quiero el piso del CAFTA.
what they come in and ask for is the floor of CAFTA.
Y después negociar para arriba.
And then we'll negotiate on up. In other words, they want all the very same things in CAFTA that benefit the corporations as a starting point.
Y nosotros nos quedamos asustados.
And so we're like,
Nosotros pensábamos que los
surprised.
europeos iban a
we
decir,
thought the Europeans would be better.
no, el CAFTA no debe ser el
Well, we thought
criterio.
they'd say that
primario de
CAFTA
la
is not
negociación.
fair and we're going to have other criteria for negotiation.
Y fue totalmente
But it
lo
was
contrario.
just the opposite.
Fueron negociadores más duros.
Their negotiators were even more hardcore than the ones
Cuando
from the
no-
U.S. for CAFTA.
Cuando nosotros tocamos el tema de los subsidios, por ejemplo,
When we talked about the theme of the subsidies, that, you know, how in the U.S. there are all these subsidies to farmers, other sectors, same thing in Europe.
porque ustedes saben que en Estados Unidos el subsidio para la parte agrícola,
You know that there
¿verdad?
are
Es muy fuerte en Estados
huge
Unidos.
subsidies for
Pues en
the farm
Europa es
sector.
mayor.
In Europe it's even greater,
En Europa es mayor.
even greater subsidies in Europe.
Y nos dijeron, no, ustedes no pueden opinar sobre
And so
eso.
they said to us, no, the subsidies, we won't even talk about the subsidies.
Esa es una decisión de nosotros.
That's our decision, how we subsidize our people.
Pero entonces nosotros queremos subsidio para nuestros productores.
Well, then we want subsidies for our producers too.
Eso no es posible.
And they say,
Ustedes
no,
tienen
you
condiciones.
can't have subsidies for your workers
Sí, sin
or for
inundarse
your
frío.
farm sector.
Entonces, ¿estos tipos de qué
So it's
derechos
that
humanos
kind
hablan?
of thing. What kind of human rights are they talking about?
¿De qué sensibilidad social hablan?
What kind of social sensitivity are
Son
they talking
hipócritas.
about? They're total hypocrites.
Entonces, por lo tanto, ese acuerdo no beneficia a nuestro pueblo.
So once again, the agreement with Europe doesn't benefit our peoples.
Y entonces el CAFTA
So CAFTA
tiene 6 años ya,
has been in force for 6 years.
está en un proceso de evaluación
It is in a process of evaluation por quién?
por los gobiernos
So the governments are right now evaluating CAFTA,
y esperamos nosotros
and we hope
que este CAFTA pueda
that
modificarse.
CAFTA can be modified.
Y si hay una revisión, pensamos nosotros que debe ser para fortalecer nuestras economías.
And we think the changes should be in relation to helping to really strengthen our economies.
Necesitamos, por ejemplo, inversión
We need
en
investment.
el campo,
We need especially investment in the countryside,
En el agro,
in agricultural
industria.
production, also in industry.
pero ese CAFTA no está dirigido ahí.
But CAFTA is not directed to help us with these things.
Ojalá lográramos que esa inversión en ese
That's
acuerdo
really what we need, changes that would help with investment in those areas.
fuera para reactivar estos sectores productivos.
Because we need a major reactivation of our productive sector in Nicaragua.
Ustedes lo observan aquí. Miren las gasolineras, qué bonitas.
You can observe things here. Look at the gas stations here, how nice they are.
Miren, están creciendo los centros comerciales.
The gas stations are growing, the malls are growing.
Pero cuando uno va al campo no ve esa inversión.
But when you go to the countryside, you really don't see any investment in the countryside.
Entonces nosotros quisiéramos que igual que se invierte ahí,
So
que es
we
importante,
would like to see not just the investment in the cities, the things you can see, we'd like to see that happen in the countryside with agriculture.
llegar a una inversión a reactivar nuestra fuerza productiva en el campo.
We would like a major investment to really reactivate production in the countryside.
producir alimentos, que tenemos tierra
Produce
fértil.
much more food. We have so much fertile land in Nicaragua.
Eso va a generar muchos
And it
empleos
will
sostenibles.
generate a lot of sustainable employment.
Nuestra fuerza no va a tener necesidad de andar migrando.
Our people won't have the need to be migrating to the U.S. and Costa Rica.
Atacaríamos el tema de la migración.
It would be a way of attacking the problem of immigration.
Pero bien, yo quisiera detenerme ahí.
But I'm going to stop there, and so to respond to your questions and concerns,
Quizá ya entrar más a
have more of a
inquietudes,
discussion,
preguntas, comentarios.
comments.
First, his discussion was very, very interesting.
Primero, lo que dijiste era muy, muy interesante.
Second was,
Segundo.
was he able to gather support from the U.S. unions in this whole effort, or how did the U.S. unions look at CAFTA?
¿Cómo se portaron los sindicatos en los Estados Unidos en relación a CAFTA?
Proteccionistas,
They wanted everything to be very protectionist, of course,
individualistas,
individualist,
y al final negociaron
and ultimately they negotiate,
al margen de nosotros.
leaving us out of the
Como,
negotiation.
como decimos aquí, nos dejaron colgado de la brocha.
As we say here, they left us hanging on by the skin of our teeth or something like that.
Dos ejemplos.
Two examples.
Negociaron, por ejemplo, las cuotas textiles.
They're the ones who negotiated the textile quotas.
Y los sindicatos del acero, ustedes recuerdan que hacían
Oh,
falta
and
dos votos, dos votos, ¿no? Hacían falta en la votación del Congreso, dos votos, un voto.
Okay,
Entonces,
it was very close in the Congress. They had to work on getting 2 votes to get it passed.
era el voto de los sindicatos que estaban negociando. Es decir, esos dos votos que faltaban era la negociación que estaban haciendo los sindicatos con el gobierno y los empresarios.
And those 2 final votes, the 2 people who weren't voting, had to do with the unions negotiating for different things, including the steel unions.
Ellos
Explica un poco más cómo funcionaba eso. No somos tan buenos. I'm asking to just explain.
AFL-CIO
Like the AFL-CIO
estaba de acuerdo en oponerse al tratado,
had been in agreement with going against the treaty.
pero, perdón, vamos a fallar. Entonces, pero en el momento de la votación
So at the moment of the voting in the Congress,
llamaron a los líderes de AFL
I guess the Congress called in the leaders of the AFL-CIO
que necesitaban el respaldo.
because they knew they had to have their support to ultimately get the final votes to get it passed.
Entonces AFL
So the AFL-CIO
planteó el interés sobre la industria textil,
focused a lot on the textile industry
plantearon intereses en la industria del acero,
and
la comunicación.
also in steel and in communications.
Al final, el gobierno del señor Bush accedió